Hey everyone, today we're diving into headfirst the ultimate 90s Vamp Glam reset, combining the two biggest dominating trends right now, a blowout smoky eye and a rich black cherry lip. So if you've been intimidated by dark and cool tones or a vampy lip, don't worry, I am going to walk you through the exact placement tricks, smudged, gel based, and blending steps to keep it soft, wearable, and seamless. So grab your coffee or cold Pepsi and let's jump right into it. To balance out super moody eyes and lips, we're aiming for a nice velvet matte complexion. Something that's gonna leave your skin looking smooth and blurred, but not too flat. So to do this, you wanna start first with a hydrating grip primer, and you wanna concentrate this through the T-zone. Now I want to take a light layer of medium coverage foundation and work this outward from the center of the face. So now for the under eye area, go ahead and use a subtle but brightening concealer so that it keeps the eye area looking open and awake before we apply any dark pigments. Now take whatever translucent powder you use and go ahead and add this underneath the eyes, and you want to focus this on areas that are prone to shine, like your T-zone area. Now you can use a soft puff powder pad or your sponge. So don't forget your eyeshadow primer. For the eyes, the key to a gunmetal look, so that it doesn't look muddy, is gonna be using a long wearing gel eyeliner as your initial base. So first you wanna smudge the base, which is mapping out that rich black gel liner right along the upper lash line, and then smudging it upward across the mobile lid. You can use a thick, stiff synthetic brush, or like this eyeliner comes with a smudge brush at the end of it, so just make sure you do this before the eyeliner sets. Now we want to deepen the upper waterline, so we're going to tightline your upper waterline. You can use the same dark gel black liner that you used on your mobile lid, but I'm going to go in with my Revant gel liners because these work best on the waterline. And this is just going to eliminate any gaps along the roots of the lashes. So for this stage, go ahead and grab any gunmetal eyeshadow you have. You can also use a charcoal shade. Anything with a shimmer will be nice. And you want to press this over that smudge cream base so we can lock in the intensity. Now it's time to blow out these edges. So we're going to take a nice fluffy crease brush and dip it into a nice cool taupey transition shade, and you want to sweep this along the eye socket, and we want to use windshield wiper motions to diffuse any harsh edges so that it looks like a hazy cloud. Okay, let's brighten up the lower waterline. To keep the eyes looking wide and awake rather than closed in, go ahead and take a white gel liner or a neutral shade gel liner along the bottom waterline. Then you want to take a smudge brush and a charcoal shade and smudge this right underneath the lower lash line. Before we get to the lips, let's bring back some dimension to the cheeks. This technique is called cloud blush. What you want to do is pick up a muted plum or a cool berry liquid blush, then stipple it high onto the cheekbones, blending it towards the temples. Now, to diffuse the edges, take a clean sponge so that the color looks flushed from within rather than just sitting on top. Now, this is to be extra, but if you want to brighten up the look even further, take the lightest shade in the palette, use it as a highlight, and add it to the brow bone and to the inner corner of your eye. Now go ahead and finish off the eyes with your favorite mascara. If you want a real dramatic look, I would add a few coats. Now for the star of the show, the 90s black cherry lip. So go ahead and trace the outer perimeter of your lips with a deep brown or a black plum lip pencil. Then lightly shade the outer corners if you want to create some depth. Then go ahead and fill in the center with a rich berry or even a deep burgundy lipstick. And you want to press this together to blend the gradient seamlessly into like a dark liner. Then if you want, you can add some shine and finish off with a generous layer of a tinted gloss right in the center for that plump, glossy 3D effect. And there it is, the final 90s vamp look. I love how effortlessly the dramatic this feels, cool, crisp, and without feeling too heavy. All the exact products and shades and even the brushes I used today are going to be listed down below in the description box with discount codes for my Revamped gel liners, and if you want to recreate this look. So also, if you enjoyed this look, please hit the like button and subscribe and join the family. Drop a comment letting me know if you're rocking the dark lips this season, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.